Silva. It lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Mark Silva.
What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Today we're back on MLB The Show 18. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Haven't streamed that night in a while. Just came home from work a little while ago, and I figured, hey, I'll
wind
drink a
up
beer
and
and
the
stream
0-1.
some baseball.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little
went
bit
to the
out
store
in
and
front
got
on that
me a
breaking ball
40 of
right there.
Magnum.
The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Throw on to first, in time, one away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Playing for the North.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Harper has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Victor Velez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Victor Velez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
He tagged that one.
0-1 pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
That one curved a lot.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
The count is 1-2.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning, 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position. The minute he steps in the box, let alone.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. Standing in, Ellis Keenan, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First offering on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Harper on the move. He's got it one away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitor. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Yeah, he barely got his bat on it.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. ready with another 2-2. The first base line. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball.
Relay, 2-2-2.
And he'll pull into second with one away.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Henry Carnude, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Goodwin, the runner at second with one away. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Huerta comes up with it, and there's out number 2. Ready now, Manny Moreno, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Down the third baseline. 2 outs here with the runner at third.
Oh, come on, stop acting up.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
That pitch ain't...
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Stand there looking, buddy. What you looking
no
at?
runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The North Division Stars from the Texas League are on top, 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Northern Division.
Ricky Goldberg.
Number 25, Ricky Goldberg.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Northern Division jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Johnny Gonzalez is credited with the win. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the
It's the All-Star game. It shouldn't be a winning pitcher. No net gains. No shit. Bullpen, let's see. Forcing control. Forcing break. Slurve velocity. And work on the slurve.
That boy. Good job.
Yeah, that's just right there.
A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word.
What?
The word is good.
Up, going to AAA.
Within
Let's
48
go.
hours, this player will be in a new city.
Go to
putting on
AAA,
a new
baby.
Uniform.
We're on our way up.
A AAA manager welcomes a new arrival from AA. This prospect showed promise at the AA level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here.
And it's strange because
A
in
manager
both
admonishes
my
his pitching
Road
staff
to the Shore
for giving
series
away
with
too
my
many
batter
free bases.
and with the pitcher, it only took me a year to get to the majors with my batter with prime time. There's people that started playing before I started playing this game who is still playing in AA and AAA. And it didn't even take me that long to get promoted. I don't know. Maybe my game is glitched up or something. Get your broom.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oklahoma City. Ryan Gonzalez, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Bulldog has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And that's a cool moment for him on the mound as he racks up his first strikeout since coming to AAA.
And he's not happy about it.
One of the things you're looking forward to as a pitcher, can you advance to the next level? That strikeout right there, his first strikeout in AAA, could mean a lot of confidence for down the road.
Stepping in now, Alex Jaquez, as he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit to short. Hunter loves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We played an inning, still nothing.
That's how he started out. Uh-oh.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Bulldog, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Dodger.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chasing after it is Van Slyke. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Wow.
So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Scott Van Slyke.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Scott Van Slyke. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is strike two swinging. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, This starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me, obviously he has an amazing rapport with his catcher, working all quadrants, east, west, north, south. But it also means that his defense does some serious nice cleanup.
You know, Bulldog doesn't have.
Watch for that one today. Someone's going to make
a good rapport with the catcher because he just got to AAA. He barely knows the catcher. Hey, why is the ball acting that way?
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike.
OKC. N-O. Let me even see what he called. Fastball. Okay.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And that one stayed up a little high. Bottom of the second here with no score. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
Yanked that one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it his toes. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Tomas Telis. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full,
happy about that call,
and we are
but
tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Yadier Rivera, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 2 now.
Come on. Like
the 2-0. And it's fouled away.
It's fouled away.
The 2-1 pitch. A knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
This one's flared out toward left. Base hit, and they're into the hit column. At the plate, Chad Wallach. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Wallach playing here in his age 26 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Chad Wallach is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and
nobody can catch you that knuckle curve.
Into the box now, Ryan Gonzalez. He'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1.
He's bunting.
Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Cahill, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
That knuckle curve locks you up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Way out in front.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Good on the ground.
Play ball.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 3 innings complete. Dodgers out in front, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Tim Conway, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Doesn't matter when you come back and win, as long as you win.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch
but yeah,
for strike number 2.
Wait till the last minute to try to win. But sometimes that's just how things just happen.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
See you, Conway.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
In now, Alex Hawkins. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first.
Oh, come on,
and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And he fouls this one off. Hit the other way out toward right field. Guidry is in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Striding in once again, Leo Estrada. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. Jaquez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full. The Dodgers lead it 2-0.
Uh-oh, Bulldog is coming up to bat again.
Now at the plate, Rich
Fly out
Bulldog.
in second.
Rich Bulldog.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss just out in front of that
early.
fastball.
Holy crap. I got all the happy joy there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a soft liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Yet. I got a hit and end up on first base. It's not like anybody was on.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Darius Guidry.
Well, I didn't get out. I guess that's a good thing.
Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's not a good thing.
Digging in and looking for more. Alan Hunter, 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Alan.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Gonna be a tough play. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Thomas.
Digging in to try it again. Tomas Telis. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. In there. 1-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And the number curved that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Any kind of knuckle pitch.
And that brings in Yadiel Rivera. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Rivera, a 25-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
The next pitch I get is a knuckleball.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Knuckle fastball. That'd be awesome.
2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Chad Wallach, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck.
It's another dirty pitch to the slug.
Another full count offering on its way. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box, Chad Wallach. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Dodgers lead this one 2-0.
Gave up 2 hits.
The pitcher, Rich Bulldog, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
What's that? I got a bunt.
He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2.
Maybe I should have bunted.
Cleanly. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Richie Mota is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Richie Mota.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Ready once again, Billy Cahill. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
I like
all right, all you're asking for as an
mustache.
offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start
nasty.
clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Oh, come on, stop that. Stop it.
Standing in now, Tim Conway.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Coles is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in once again, Alex Jaquez. He singled his last time up. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
All even now, 2-2. And it gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Coles will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. Ready for another shot now, Scott Van Slyke.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Line drive to left,
and
that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
He hit it hard, but he didn't even get a double out of it, even though it went all the way to the wall.
He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Leo Estrada is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
I would love to know what he's saying to himself.
Ready for another shot
what
now.
A shithead he is when I was swinging.
Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Van Slyke, base runner at first with one out.
He's going to stay at first.
Down the first baseline, right to him. Step on the bag for one, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, he hesitated. Why are you hesitating?
Settling in now, Yadiel Rivera, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 2 out here and a runner at second.
We do know Hezzy over here. Never hesitate to throw the ball.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. Oklahoma's out in.
This is the most hits I ever gave up in a game.
Once again, Rich
wow.
Bulldog.
Well, AAA is different from AA, so.
From the belt, the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Could have got a brother RBI. Saying he's going to stand there. That's another thing that's a problem with this game is they don't tag up anymore or run. You can hit a ball all the way to the wall. If the guy catches it on the friggin' warning track, they stand at second. They don't tag up to third or anything.
Last at bat with another big hit right here. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep
Alan
and can go
Hunza,
deep,
2
not
for
many
4,
guys
2
have a
singles.
legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 5-0.
Your attention, please. Now,
Oh, really? They're gonna fucking take me out the game?
Pedro Gutierrez.
Oh, wait, he got a 3-0 record. I'm about to come and pass that.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A
Bulldog is going to
5-0
come and
finish
take
tonight.
over.
Oklahoma City led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Rich Bulldog gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way.
Actually,
so
it's
that's
not
a
the
wrap
first
here
it's the
tonight.
first
For
in
Mark
Triple
DeRosa,
A.
Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more,
the
find us
same
on
year,
Twitter at
2018.
MLB The Show.
I gave her 4 hits, no walks, 11 strikeouts. Batting clutch. The batting clutch is going down.
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace. And an invitation to the big stage inevitable.
That's for sure. The Dodgers need to call me up now. Even though I only got 3 pitches, they're 3 excellent pitches. Let's go practice field. Let's see. 4-seam velocity. NWA.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Round Rock Express and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Rich Bulldog, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment
got my
here.
shades on.
Dan Plesac, what's the word
sunny
on it?
out here.
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
So coming to the plate, Barry Starr. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
First baseman, Barry Starr.
Now the pitch. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
jersey. You need to take that shit off. 94 out there.
Check out his righty-lefty splits. No surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Bases are empty, one man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Tricks you.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Inside with what looked like the slurve, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Softly hit to the left side, but an easy
good snag, third baseman. Good snag.
So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. They'll get us started in the top of the second. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. And he got him.
Got you. You should have swung.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Zimmer, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Zimmer stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
That slurve ball is a nasty pitch. I know, because
stepping in now,
bad against that slurve ball. That's why I
he'll
picked
pick on
it.
the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
And it didn't go down low enough. That's the problem.
In now, Juan Centeno. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Vasquez is there, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 man left
when
to
I
board.
play
We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0.
It just sucks.
Now at the plate, Willie Armas is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Popped him up. Vasquez in foul ground, 1 down. Digging in, number 15. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's he's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike. 0-1, here it comes. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Starr, just 18 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You say that guy's 18
fastball
years
in there
old.
For a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And a breaking ball stays outside. 3rd inning, no score to this point. In the dirt, but swung on and missed.
Throw it.
And the throw to first ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Calderon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Toles comes on now, and he hasn't one down.
Boy.
Digging in for his second at bat,
like
Richard
McDaniel
will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The 0-2 home. Stays alive, still 0-2.
He went down and got that no repair.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Oh.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
I don't know if it's my controller or it's the game. Why it does that.
He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance. Justin Zimmer 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right.
Them
but what's
shades
really
on,
impressive
man.
to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Joel Batista. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Man, is I don't think we can really ever hit that pitch.
At 1-1.
Oh. I guess you can hit it, but I don't know if you can hit it good.
Fouled away. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Oh,
and this is fouled at the plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Chop weakly to the left. Seguin brings it in. And there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Juan Centeno, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. In there, no balls and a strike.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 5
oh,
innings
he threw 50
no
pitches so far. That's great.
Working. Last half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Willie Armas will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-2. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Into the box now, number 15 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Didn't put that pitcher where it's supposed to go.
In the dirt here. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
He must have blocked that. Yeah, it was your fault. You messed up. You were supposed to stop that ball.
1-1. It's the outside corner for the 2nd strike. Armas stands at second with no outs. To short.
Double play.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
His ass went back to second.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Barry
Starr,
as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Nope, that's a ball.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And
come
this
on.
Is knocked down over there.
He throws it away. What the hell?
And that'll compound matters even further. Into the box, Carlos Calderon. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Come on, dude. Wait, you didn't notice that was a strike? You're standing there digging in the dirt. You need to walk your ass back to the dugout.
Left in this one.
Ready once again, Richard McDaniel, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Gale might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Oh, third baseman can't get to it.
Relay, here we go. Relay. Hold it right there. Hold it.
He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. And Round Rock is out. Walker Buehler will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Walker Buehler.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
That pitcher gave up
this
1
ball game
hit.
ends at a 9-4 final score. The Express wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Pablo Arias earns his first win of the season, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Rich Bulldog takes the loss despite striking out 11
take the
batters.
loss.
Peter
That guy gave him
Maeda
more
takes the
friggin'
rare
hits than I did.
His first of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Got a 1-1 record. Bulldog don't play that. Oh, excuse me. Playing the second All-Star game? I hope not. I hope they skip that shit.
Good job.
A pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat.
Oh, shut up. Facing the Express again.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. Oklahoma City find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Rich Bulldog will be on the mound for the series.
Look at that
opener.
ERA. That ERA is a .69.
This guy has a 3-pitch mix,
and
he
he
needs
is a
all 3 of his
.62.
pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Striding in, Billy Cahill.
Never have an
We are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Billy Cahill.
Here comes the first pitch. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Full count, 3-2.
I know.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
It did take 7 pitches.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts, and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Damn.
Towards second. And that's the second out.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Standing in now, Alex Jaquez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
I swear that pitch went the same place the first one did.
2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
It's protecting. It's protecting the plate.
The 2-2. To third. Seguin picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score.
Seguin.
Here's Scott Van Slyke, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Bulldog has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Struck him out.
Yeah,
okay, here's the defense for the home team. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me, obviously he has an amazing rapport with his catcher, working all quadrants, east, west, north, south. But it also means that his defense does some serious nice cleaning for him. Watch for that one today. Someone's going to make a big play.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Set to get his evening at the plate started, James Bowles, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Did he go?
And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire.
Get him out of
Washington,
there.
it's ball 1. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Tellez brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2.
At least I didn't hit him.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing.
Come on.
Breaking ball stays high. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. And that brings in Yadiel Rivera.
To get him out
Comes
of there.
in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First
Probably
delivery
not.
to him on the way.
He probably still sucked like he sucked the day before.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else?
Suck as a baseball
this
player.
guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Johnny Huerta. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
A line drive.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Another 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box now, Billy Cahill. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock. And in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Into the box, Tim Conway, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Softly hit out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
That was
so
a nice
no runs
hit.
on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Rich Bulldog. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hitting 500. Can't believe him batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh,
no
late
balls
on
in
that
one strike.
fastball.
Bottom of inning number
Give
3.
me some plate
nothing,
vision,
our
though.
score.
There we go, Oppo.
Get down. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
You know, sometimes, Dero, it's a war when you're a pitcher and a bad hitting pitcher. The war is the war to try to hope that he actually hits your bat. And I think he won that war, Dero. That wasn't a very pretty swing, but it produced a base hit.
So what you're saying is you were in full warlike mode
hey.
at Dodger Stadium.
I'm talking shit about the swing.
I sure was. John Cummings on the mound. He did me a favor. Threw me a heater about 92 with cut on it. Right off the barrel line drive between third and short. My one and only base hit. And I didn't even have a bat. I had to use another bat from a teammate of mine with the Pittsburgh
nobody
Pirates.
scored in this
So
game.
he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Darius Skidry becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
I don't know why. He's 2 outs. He's gonna run because it's 2.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Slid there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Jaquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean
he's gonna go after that one though.
Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, it's been a
rough
that
third time is a charm.
So far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Scott Van Slyke, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 0-1 the count.
The 4-hole hitter.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Very high, 2-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harvesting back in the dugout.
Richie.
Ready for another chance? Richie Mota. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, if your name is Richie, do they still call you Dick? Or is only Richard that they call Dick? I don't know.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Striding in once again, James Bowles. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Pitching is just as good
First
as
delivery
ours.
to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 0-1 count and the pitch. Way out in front.
Man, he loves this
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air
Oh,
to
he
straightaway
smashed
right
the shit
field.
out
This
of
ball's
it.
got
Wow.
plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Nah, he hit that.
You know, as a pitcher, there's
power.
nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Tomas Telis is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Tomas Telis.
No outs, nobody on.
I can't believe he hit that friggin' knuckle curveball that
Slap
hard.
hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And that brings in Yadiel Rivera, as he'll take a look at ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase his tolls. One away.
Getting his ass back to first.
The pitcher, Johnny Huerta, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if indeed on right here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
He stops and turns back. He didn't even bother to finish running to first. It's like, fuck it, I'll turn around.
Digging in and looking for more, Billy Cahill. He singled his last time up.
Billy Cahill.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The 1-0. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
It's too late.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1. Popped high in the air. Rodriguez has got it, and the side is retired. So
I
it's
guess
2
we're gonna
runs
take
on
another
3
loss
hits, no
because
errors, and a
it
runner
don't
left
seem like
on.
our team, team still only got 1 fucking
New
hit.
Orleans
I
is
gave
out
up
in
5
front,
hits.
2-0.
Bulldog gave up 5 hits, and we only got 1 hit. Oh, they took me out of the game.
Number 10,
Adam Whipple.
Adam Whipple.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever.
This is the second game I lost
He wraps
because
this one
of
up
fucking
and
New
collects his
Orleans.
20th save of the year so far.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. New Orleans used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Johnny Huerta earns win number 4 on the season.
Lost by
Bryce
1.
Shelton
We
closes
did
the door
lose by
for the
1 the
save,
last
his
game too.
20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa.
Oh, he was having fun. Bulldog with another loss. Haha. He can't find the zone, need a map. He's talking shit. It was nice. Practice field. Control. It seemed like all the pitches that they hit was mostly the knuckle curve. I didn't pitch the slurve that much.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between...
It's not like our team is doing that bad.
Trevor Cahill, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
A leap here, but it kicks off his glove, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question.
That's a bad
but you know
record.
what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip.
Play.
And you're moving in the right direction.
On to first, a double play. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They can do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders, who will beat this pitcher down, drive his pitch count up, and get into that bullpen.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Toles is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. So now it's Mark Canha. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Toles has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him. They better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Dude, fucking your name up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third.
No, that was strike 3.
Oklahoma's out in front here.
Like, what? Is that strike 3? You got to be kidding me. That's not strike 3.
Stepping into the box, Steve Lombardozzi. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Guidry is there, 1 away. Striding in, Edmund Smith is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Slurve in there, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Edmund Smith becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 3rd.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Got another curveball.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. Dodgers out in front, 7-0.
Got you.
Digging in to try it again, Robbie Boucher. He'll try and do what he can
Robbie
to work
Boucher,
into this big deficit. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Boucher, an Ohio native. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Come on.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And here's a dive by the center fielder.
He hit off his glove.
He'll
Throw
get
it
into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
What movie
outside
had
target
Bobby
here, and he hits
Boucher
it for
in
strike
there?
1.
It was a comedy.
Breaking ball to the
very
dirt
funny.
that time for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
1-2 now.
Can't believe they got that.
And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Victor Velez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Breaking ball in for a strike.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on a defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
That slurve was enticing.
Well, his
looked like
struggles
it's
continue.
Coming towards
It's
the
been
plate,
a rough
and it's
go
just
of it at the plate with him.
outside.
Watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Runner breaks for third. In there. Now the throw.
Out.
He is not in time.
What?
Pretty close, but he got in there
That's
safely.
bullshit.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was
Yeah,
really
he's
impressive.
out. He's out like a motherfucker, man. He's out.
Boucher on third with 2 out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. With runners in scoring position this season, Kenna brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Dodgers lead it 7-0. Into the box now, Scotty Billings. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Dustin Fowler. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone in the home 5th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Lombardozzi. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 0-1, here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And a fastball just a bit high.
You didn't get him to chase
I don't blame
anything.
him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here now the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
He's fighting.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Trying to go down.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Ripped down the line.
Yeah.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. Stepping up now, Edmund Smith. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many
Come
hard
on.
hit balls
You
either.
called a ball
We'll see
before
if
he
they can
even
start
caught
making
it.
some adjustments.
Smith, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Too jumpy, buddy. You're too jumpy.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him.
He got
thus
that
far.
wild thing
That's
haircut.
10 strikeouts for him
That's why
now,
he
and I'll tell
struck
you,
out.
he
Go
could
change
rack
that
up quite
haircut.
a few more before he's done.
That haircut
Still a
is
lot
dead.
of
Leave it
game
in the
left in
80s.
this one.
Now batting.
And here's Renato Nunez. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Started that swing a bit too early.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The 0-2 once more. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Robbie Boucher. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Bobby Boucher.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
They stole that name from the movie The Water Boy.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 7th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front, 7-0. Ready for another shot now.
Wrong button.
He'll look to bounce back.
I'll be right back. I have to go pee. Sorry. I'm back.
After
Sorry about that. Had to run
last
to the
time
bathroom. Bladder was
First
calling.
delivery to him on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's
catcher doesn't like my slurve ball, man. He doesn't call for a slurve.
He's being aggressive in the zone,
fastball and a knuckle
he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Digging in once again, Victor Velez.
Victor Velez.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Harper. 2 gone. So now it's Mark Canha. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Can I strike you out, Mark?
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a fastball shot fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Fouled away.
Canha fits in black people's vocabulary
very well. That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Dodgers lead this one 7-0. Stepping into the box, Scotty Billings. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 is a fastball on the outer third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
That one. He swung and hit that one.
He'll try again, 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Wow, I can't believe he went and swung at that ball.
The 1-2. Popped him up. McCain has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
In the wall.
Striding in once again, Steve Lombardozzi, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Might be 0 for 3.
Here comes the first pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 7-0.
Only give up 2 hits. It's not bad.
For Oklahoma City, number 29, DeMarcus McIntyre.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Oklahoma City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Rich Bulldog earns the win, his second, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Trevor Cahill couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight.
See, if a team put up runs, you know, we'll win. Wheeling, dealing, River Cats forever. Unread message. Quality start for Bulldog, yeah, real good. Stats don't matter. Oklahoma City Times. Tough to watch Bulldog and the Dodgers out there. Why? Because we win games? That's why you hating? Let's see, go with some training facility, pitching clutch, stamina, durability. I'll go with pitching clutch.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
How come I'm not on the list of standout players? And the guys that's on that list got like snowflakes by their names and shit. What the hell?
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of four between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Chihuahuas?
Rich Bulldog gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now batting, Ahmad Suggs. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Ahmad Suggs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good crowd on hand as the first pitch tonight is taken for ball one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around. That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
So coming to the plate, Matt Caesar, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. One out, nobody on.
He's not going out without a fight, though.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
The slurve.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
I think it'd be
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to third.
Oh, wow.
And that's through for a hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rodney Trimble. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score.
Yeah, wobble. You want the woman.
Stepping into the box, Christian Villanueva. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
That ball just ran out of the zone like crazy. Come on, stop acting up.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Again, a 1-2. This is foul right side.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
I didn't catch a lot of the plate. I don't know what you're talking about. He went and got a dirt ball.
Hit back up the middle.
Wow. He went and got that one.
For a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Come on. Come on. Stop it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bouncer up the middle.
Oh, he bobbled it. Wow. Jeez, bad defensive plays.
Stepping in, Rafi Lopez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And that misses 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there.
That was a great breaking ball. They wouldn't have called it a ball. They would have called it a strike. And he didn't even try to catch that ball. I don't know why he ran over there.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
To 2-2 now.
Oh, stop it, come on. Let's go where the catcher wants it. Let's go.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Digging in the switch hitter, Caleb Thornton. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
That's
the 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0.
The Chalupas can't play with me, boy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ahmad Suggs. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away.
See, I don't want to.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that finds him out.
No one ever playing like.
So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff
That's
hitter
right. If I was
hitting,
hitting,
the bat in the number 2
there would have
spot.
been the guy playing exactly where that ball landed.
He's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Matt Caesar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there.
I only got 3 pitches.
Becomes
now
the
I have
first
nothing
out
left.
of the inning.
And nothing hiding in the repertoire.
Digging in to try it again, Dan Lane. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Yeah, I don't know who you're telling to run.
Ready with the 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Rodney Trimble is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Fuck it, I'm still. I can't stand here on first forever.
Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
Just throw me the ball.
Pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Suggs stands at second with 2 gone. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Toles. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
Uh-oh, Bulldog is up the bat.
So here now is the pitcher, Rich Bulldog, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
That change up though.
Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Good job, way again.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
Digging in for his second at
nice
bat, Darius Guidry.
Darius Guidry.
Oh, why he's not wearing his jacket?
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Harper. He flew out in his last at bat.
Ryan Harper.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw.
Yeah, he's out.
And he'll be tagged out at second base.
Wow.
So striding in, Christian Villanueva. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues. Wow, Matt, both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner. That could have been a potential base hit.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Outfield.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Down. What the hell? What, you don't like baseball, you prick?
Now the pitch.
1-1-1.
Hit back toward the mound. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. In now, Richie Kim comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Swing and a looper to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. Fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show.
If you guys want to know what those quotes was from the Three Amigos. Go check those movies out. The Water Boy and the Three Amigos.
At the plate, Caleb
Bobby Boucher.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he gets ahead 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, just throw the ball to me.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Oh, man, sucks.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ahmad Suggs. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Up, up.
Popped into the air, back behind second. And he'll put this away for the second out. Digging in once again, Matt Caesar. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Rich Bulldog.
Rich Bulldog.
2 outs, nobody on top of the 5th.
Here's the first
bottom
pitch.
of the 5th.
Line to the
There we
right
go,
side.
Oppo.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, I've been
I don't
impressed with
think
this
so.
guy. Not only
Nobody
is
is.
he
Even
throwing
when
the ball
a player is
but now he's
prime
mixing in
time.
a base hit late in the game. giving
Everyone
his
that
manager
comes up
options.
after
Whether
you
a
get
guy
a
wants
hit,
pinch run,
either
keep
strikes
him in
out,
there, go to the
well,
relief.
strikes out
he's
most of the
opened
time.
up
They
a
strike
whole
out.
weaponry box for the manager.
Dorius.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in,
Dorius.
Darius Skidry.
It's an 0-2 count
on
already, so
0-2.
most likely he's gonna
He
strike
struck
out.
The
Like
third
I
time
said.
he's fanned in the game. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on.
Dan Lane.
Ready for another shot now, Dan Lane.
Dan Lane.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
One over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Ready once again, Rodney Trimble.
Third baseman number 16, Rodney.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Dude, that's what I should name one of my guys, El Labo.
And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike.
On the people that
hits are even right now at 5 aside.
That was wrong.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
Yeah, Wapo. Should call up San Diego Studios and like, yo, you need to put El Wapo in the game.
Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Franchy Cordero. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he fouls this one off.
Man, that one's way out there. There's no way you're going to catch that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coles is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Richie Kim.
Now batter, shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to pull.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And we still have no score.
Your attention, please.
Ball
now pitching for the Dodgers, number 64, Walker Buehler.
First Bulldog is the player of the game.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Oklahoma City Dodgers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Charlie O'Doul earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
One inning but wins the game.
5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here.
Stealing base aggressiveness is going down. Well, no shit. I don't run the bases. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me today. If you guys enjoy this video, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Peace. Good night. Later. See you tomorrow.